lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.
Hello and welcome back to another exciting Panther basketball game. It's Friday Night Live here as the boys gonna take on the Watertown Goslings. I'm Luke Marx, alongside me is Cole Krueger, and it's another special broadcast here on OCA Media. We bring in Coach Blanke right away for another exciting pregame interview. Coach, congrats on the win in the JV game.
Thank you.
And for our boys coming off of a loss in Waunakee, what are you expecting to kind of be different from tonight? We saw Waunakee jump out ahead really early, and of course, with 5 seniors kind of starting things off tonight on senior night, I expect, what are we kind of expecting to see from the Panthers team to try and open the gate up better than they did last time?
Well, you know, as it is senior night, there's always something a little special in the air. There's a little more juice, there's a little more energy. So we're excited to see kind of how we start off this senior night with Diaz, Craig, Xander, Noah, and then Grant.
Yeah, that's great. And last time the boys played Watertown was really early in the year, obviously. Kind of hadn't got their feet very far under them yet. Do you kind of expect things to go a little bit differently tonight than they did in the first game? Of course, got the win, but it was in overtime, correct? Or it was just in the regulation, but it was really close.
Yes, it was a close game all the way through for the most part. We had a little lead, and then they kind of started to catch up. But, I mean, I think we're a better team now. And then Diaz was just coming off injury with his ankle at that point for that game.
Yeah, and kind of final thoughts here. Who are you expecting to see from Watertown tonight kind of take over and kind of show themselves tonight?
Yeah, well, Brett Schwiefel is averaging 17.5 points per game, and he's going to shoot it. And then they've got Calvin Hergen as well, who shoots it at 38% from 3.
All right, well, Coach, that is all great to hear. Again, congrats on the JV dub, and let's go get one for varsity.
Thank you.
All right, guys, and right now is here we bring Cole Krueger in on the action here with just a couple minutes. I believe it is time for our senior night presentation here on OCA Media, and we'd like to recognize our Panther seniors who contributed to this program's success over the recent years. Here are your seniors.
Number 3, Henry Kreckman. Henry has broken out as a key contributor this season with averages of 8 points per game, 9 rebounds per game, and 4 assists per game. Henry has cemented himself as the best rebounder in the conference. Congrats, Henry.
Number 5, Caden Diaz. Caden has had quite the season for the Panthers, averaging 10 points per game and shooting over 40% from 3. Caden has started now 2 years for the Panthers and has seen many incredible performances, including a career high of 24 points this season. Congrats, Caden.
Number 12, Grant Wolank. Grant has worked his way into the starting lineup at the starting power forward position. After a very successful football season, Grant has solidified himself as a key contributor, averaging 7 points and 7 rebounds per game and being a force on the defensive end. Congrats, Grant.
Number 14, Noah Lazowski. One of 2 Lazowski twins on the roster, Noah has gotten the opportunity to come off the bench for the Panthers this season, bringing positive play and energy to the game. Being a multiple sport athlete, Noah has more to look forward to this spring. Congrats, Noah.
Number 15, Caden Dixon. Caden couldn't make it tonight as he is currently on a cruise around the world. Caden has come off the bench this season for the Panthers, providing a spark defensively whenever the Panthers need it. In the spring, Caden is looking forward to track as he has a great opportunity to make it to state as a sprinter. Congrats, Caden.
And number 23, Xander Lazowski, the other Lazowski twin on the roster. Following successful football season last fall, Xander has been the hype man for the Panthers this year. He's a lot like his brother. He's a multiple sport athlete, and he has a lot more to look forward to in the spring. Congrats, Xander. Thank you to these incredible athletes for their leadership this season, and we wish them all the best and the great success in their career future endeavors. Well, guys, only a minute until game time here. Kind of brought the pregame stuff right down to the wire. Cole, let's get kind of your analysis on tonight's matchup as we head into things here against Watertown.
Well, the big story in this one, Luke, is the records. Panthers 12-7, 5-5 in conference play. It's been quite the opposite for the Goslings. 4-14 overall, 0-10 in conference play. If the Panthers want to stay in kind of that middle ground to maybe try to find them way towards the top of the conference, this is a game that they cannot take lightly, not look past. They need to take care of business tonight.
Yes, they do, Cole. Of course, looking to kind of find themselves hosting the first round, and this is kind of one of those games where you just can't let it get away with you. Panthers, of course, love to make things close, as we know, and tonight they got to do a good job keeping things under control and staying out ahead and get a dub.
Yeah, only a 3-point win over the Goslings in December.
Of course, this is a different team than then. Of course, Caden Diaz wasn't playing in that game, and Panthers have kind of grown as a team since then. But now we'll pass it over to our announcer, Michael Stapleman for the opening announcements tonight.
Matchup between the Goslings of Watertown and your Oregon Panthers. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, please rise if able, remove your hats, and join in singing our national anthem. I appreciate the assist, everybody. Watertown High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletic Director Brittany Spencer-Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. We'd also like to extend a thank you to tonight's officials, Curtis Kalnin, Austin Scheel, and Craig Kleist. Thank you for your continued efforts in supporting high school athletics. And now, here are your starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Watertown. Number 1, Brett Schwefel. Number 3, Jacob Hurchin. Number 5, Calvin Hurchin. Number 14, Reese Camrath. Number 15, Braden Schmidt. And now for your Oregon Panthers, number 3, Henry Crackman. Number 5, Caden Diaz. Number 12, Grant Wallach. Number 14, Noah Lisowski. And 23, Xander Lisowski.
We are ready to rock here, folks. It is the Panthers and the Goslings from Oregon High School. The Studi is chopping. Noah Lisowski, Xander Lisowski, Henry Kreckman, Grant Wallach, and Caden Diaz start things off for the Panthers, and you heard the Goslings lineup as well. 18 minutes on the clock, 0-0. Let's play basketball on OCA Media Sports Friday Night Live. Watertown gets things underway. It's Brett Schwefel. He will start things off for the Goslings. Draws the Henry Kreckman matchup. Dump it off right away. Here's Calvin Ertgen, the other great player for these Goslings. Dump it off inside. Noah Lisowski tips it off for the steal, and we're off and running here at Oregon High School. Inside, it's Xander Lisowski.
Yes! First points of the season for Xander Lisowski.
Xander Lazowski starts the game off with the leg. Great action from the Panthers. Xander Lazowski never stopped moving off the transition. The left-handed lay is no good, and Jacob Hurtgen, big miss. Here come the Panthers. It's Wallenk. He kicks to Kreckman. Kreckman working inside, slows down, finds a cutting Diaz, who is going to be fouled on the reach in there. Going to get Jacob Hurtgen on the foul. What a start here, Cole. It is bumping in Oregon High School on this Friday night.
Great to see Xander getting in the action early. First points of his season and his varsity career, I believe.
Kreckman makes the catch off the inbounds, finds Noah Lazowski, the other Lazowski brother. Here's Caden Diaz. Works to the free throw line, gets to the block, finishes with the left. Tough make there for number 5, Caden Diaz. We saw he's been a great part of this team the second half of this season. Here in the corner, it's going to be number 14, Reese Cameron, the starting quarterback for the Goslings, committed to UW La Crosse to play ball next fall. Working inside, spinning on Olazowski. The kick, shot 3 for Cameron is too strong, and a bad miss, but an offensive board for the Goslings. Right back into things, Calvin Hurtgen off the scramble. To the corner, he finds his brother. Now on the handoff, here is Jacob Hurtgen. Finds his brother Calvin. His shot 3 is good. Calvin Hurtgen starting the scoring off for the Goslings with a 3. From one brother to another, that's an assist right there. Here's Diaz back into things. Find Wallenk, and Wallenk lays too high, but a foul. Gonna go against Reese Camrath, the guard for the Goslings, who's worked his way into this starting lineup and has played very solidly for the Goslings this year, facilitating as a guard. Wallenk, shooting 2, has been very solid from the line this season. Looking here, front end will fall. Wallenk again, shot is good, and the Panthers extend the lead back up to 3. It is 6-3 your score.
Good start offensively for the Panthers. Besides that one defensive rebound, overall controlling the pace in this one.
That is right. Panthers are doing a great job right now. Here's Calvin Hurtgen, loses Lazowski, guts inside and can't score, finds his own rebound. Ball still loose, Xander Lazowski to the floor, it's out of bounds, off of Calvin Hurtgen. And the Goslings cannot maintain possession. Panther basketball. We're only 1 minute and 49 seconds in, and already so much energy has traveled through this gym. Panther student section is bumping. Here's Diaz on the drive, has a good shot to the basket. Cannot find the bottom. It stayed up there for so long on the rim, but just didn't fall the right way. Here is Camrath. Hands off to Hurtgen. Hurtgen to Hurtgen. Out of Camrath in the corner. Here's Brett Schweffel. Quiet so far. Kreckman. Could have had a chance there for a transition dunk. Now he goes to Hurtgen. Jacob Hurtgen back to Schweffel. Schweffel to the corner. Not a shot he likes there. Now here comes Calvin Hurtgen. Hurtgen, the only scorer for the Goslings so far. Long possession here. It's Camrath inside, and trouble out of bounds. Will stay with Watertown. But a great defensive start from Oregon, especially on that possession, forcing a 45-second long possession and a tip out of bounds. Caden Diaz getting with those active hands. Here's Calvin Hurtgen, corner 3, cash it. Ties it up, and he's got 6 early ones for the Goslings. Noah Lazowski will just cut to the cup and is not going to find the bottom. It will go off of the Goslings out of bounds. Checking in here for Watertown, number 22, Cameron Kranz, and number 12, McAllister Hayes. Mac Hayes, I'll call him. Wallenk will inbound. They give it to Diaz. Diaz works to the corner. Wanted Wallenk on the give and go. Instead, it's Xander Lazowski. Head fake on the triple attempt. He'll work right. Good defense played by Schweffel. On the cut, it's Kreckman. Gets a couple hands to it and makes the catch eventually. Here's Noah Lazowski. They swing it to the corner. Caden Diaz, good motion. He'll try a 3 and connects. Caden Diaz delivering from beyond the arc.
41% three-point shooter. He's been on fire as of late here, Luke.
He's been so good for the Panthers from beyond the arc this season, and he's been great finishing at the rim, too. Here's Schweffel. He finds Hayes. Hayes working on Diaz. Panther student section starts to clap again, getting in the head of the Goslings. On the drive here, great defense. Ooh, and they're going to get Xander Lazowski on the foul. Shooting foul across the arm, and Calvin Hurtgen will return to the line. Rather, that's his brother Jacob Hurtgen who will go to the line.
Well, Luke, like you said, Panthers doing a pretty good job defensively, forcing a lot of tough shots for the Goslings, except Herking just got a couple good looks so far, and that's the difference in this one.
Hertgen missing on the first. Second shot up there is going to fall, and 1 for 2 from the line is Jacob Hertgen. Here comes Kreckman. Bringing things up, hands off Diaz. Diaz works to the top of the key, now inside, wants Wallenk, finds him, it goes out of bounds to Watertown. It goes off the chest of Wallenk, and kind of an awkward spot to fit into. Henry Kreckman will go to the bench, earns his first rest on. Carvel into the game now. The sophomore checking in for the first time tonight. For the Goslings, their shot is no good. Rebound still loose and controlled by Xander Lazowski. Panthers going in transition. It's Lazowski. Cuts to the cup, is fouled on the reach. 9-7 your score.
Panthers doing a good job of working the ball around in transition so far.
Diaz will get it in. Carvala jumps and makes the catch. Now Lazowski on the cut, creates space. Carvala spins, is fouled on the way up, and will go to the free throw line where he has become very well acquainted with this season. Vaughn Carvala shooting top 20 in the state in free throws this season. Gets to the line at will and has done a great job converting on those attempts this season, but does miss the first there. Nolan Erfurth will check in for Caden Diaz.
I like how Coach Siebert is leaving some of the end of the bench guys like Noah and Xander Lazowski get a little more tick than really I thought that they would be getting here.
Gonna leave them in for as long as they can without jeopardizing anything.
Good to see.
Love to see it for the Twins. Here's Schweffel. Kicks in the corner, now finds Hertgen. Goslings do a lot of passing outside the top of the key. At the top right now, it's Kranz. Head fake, drive inside, and Mac Hayes misses the layup. Noah Lazowski with the save. Here comes Xander Lazowski behind the back, finds Wallenk to the cup. What a find to Erfurth, and the right-handed lay won't go. Rebound is loose, will go to Oregon. No, they call it off of Erfurth. Gosling basketball, so much going on. Panthers in transition. Xander and Noah looking to push the tempo. The rest of the Panthers aren't ready for it. Schweffel gives right away here to Kranz. Kranz finds Hertgen. Hertgen works right on Lazowski. Big gives back to Kranz. Hands off to Schweffel. Schweffel, their leading scorer, has yet to find the bottom of the basket so far. Another longer possession. Schweffel denied great by Carvala. Here's Mac Hayes. Hayes finds Hertgen. Now the drive and the shot. Jacob Hertgen cannot find the bottom of the basket. Noah Lazowski pushes the tempo to his brother, who scores! 4 points for Xander Lazowski.
You love to see it, Luke. Xander Lazowski cooking so far in this one.
Nobody picked him up in transition. He was wide open for the score. Nice find by his brother Noah to award him on the cut, the kick. Head fake by Schweffel, works through Carvala, kicks to the corner. Kranz's three is no good.
Good job closing out by Grant Wolank.
Oh, Xander Lazowski throws the baseball pass there. Fine. Here is Xander Lazowski. Shot three is good! Xander Lazowski makes the three. Oh my goodness. What are we seeing?
He told all of us over the summer he was a 60% three-point shooter, and we didn't believe him, Luke.
What am I watching?
He may have not
right
been
now?
lying. You love to see it.
We're bumping Hertgen. Makes it in the foul. Man, dude, the energy in here is nuts. Oh my. You guys, there is still time. Come on down to Oregon High School. It's senior night. Let's get it going as we see Xander Lazowski to the bench. The ovation.
Standing ovation for Xander Lazowski.
7 points in 6 minutes. Let's go, Xander. Heck yeah. Love it. And the shot is good for Jacob Hertgen. He'll earn a rest in the place. Brady Shower into the game.
Going back to that Xander three, it looked good right away,
That
all the
was
way
going
from
down,
up here.
man. Wow.
Silky smooth with the release.
I just can't believe it. Here's Noah Lazowski. Kicks to the corner for Erfurt. Erfurt back to Lazowski, to the corner. Erfurt, not the three-point shooter for this team. It's Diaz. Watertown into his zone. Carvala spots up in the corner, in some trouble, throws it across for Diaz, who cannot make the catch, out of bounds. Here's Schweffel. Carvalho will pick him up right away at the top of the key. Kicks to the corner on some motion. Here's Herkin. Ooh, almost stepped out of bounds. Shower dumps it off inside, working through. Contact blocked away. That was Braden Schmidt, who got stuffed by Henry Kreckman. Jacob Hertgen will take the place of his brother, Calvin Hertgen. Noah Lazowski now will check out of the game, and a great start for him as well. Couple assists to his name, and a great performance from both Lazowski brothers on senior night. Grant Wallink, a great scramble. Carvala in transition. They lob it ahead. He makes the catch at the block, spins right hand. You know it's good. Vaughn Carvala, just money from the either block on those turnarounds. You know who's going down. 17-10, the Panthers lead. Stumbling is Hertgen. Finds Shower, cuts the baseline. Right fake. Here's Schweffel. Panthers scrambling, and Brett Schweffel makes them pay on the mid-range. Goslings now in a trap, a zone trap here. Erfurth makes the catch at the right side there in the offensive end for the Panthers. Here's Carvala, corner, spot up, triple, book.
Look good from up here, Luke. I agreed with you.
Great. That will go out of bounds off of Oregon. Back into the game, Calvin Hertgen. Just a quick couple seconds rest for him. Brett Schweffel out of the game. Here comes Jacob Hertgen. Clock now down below 10 minutes. Into the corner. Here is Hertgen with it. Jab step, working on Erfurth, loses his dribble. Calvin Hertgen inside, kicks out. Here's Jacob Hertgen in the corner. Brady Shower. Shower spins on Wallink, goes baseline. No passes there, it just gets thrown away. Carvala ahead in transition is going to be picked. I love seeing Vaughn Carvala leaking out in transition because we usually know what's going to happen. That time was picked. Ooh, he skied to try and block it off the glass, but count the bucket there. Jacob Hertgen, I believe. Here's Wallink, finds Kreckman. Watertown works back within three. Diaz wide open, just Watertown lost him in the corner. Diaz could not make good on the corner three there. In transition, Jacob Hertgen, hands off, driving. Here is Camrith. He finds Shower at the right block. Not a lot of, there it is, Panthers get the steal. Not a lot again for Brady Shower to find many Goslings on the pass. Diaz in transition, here comes traffic. Gonna catch up, and Panthers gonna get into the half court here. Lob it to Diaz at the baseline, just gonna get a wide open left hand, and easy as you like right there.
Yeah, making it look easy for sure.
Again, Caden Diaz just finding those spots in the zone where he can get open, and he is making Watertown pay. Calvin Hertgen kicks the Shower, who sends it over to Camrith. Here's Jacob Hertgen working on Carvala. Kicks to Camrith, who stepped out in the corner. Finds Calvin Hertgen, who's already made 2 threes tonight. Steps back for another one. This time no good off front iron. Kreckman battling for the rebound. Diaz comes up with it. Panthers again, great scramble for the ball. Here's Wallink. Runs to the corner, hands off to Carvala. Vaughn looking to create now. Panthers draw a set. Diaz flashes, now will collect top of the key. Kicks to the corner, here's Erfurth. Carvala shows top of the key, no good off back iron. And Carvala 0 for 2, timeout Watertown. Here with 8:04 to play in the first half. It is 19-14, what a start at Oregon High School.
Yeah, Xander Lazowski leading the Panthers with 7 points. I never thought I'd be saying that, but hey, he did, oh my God, what am I trying to say?
He's so
I'm
shocked.
lost for words right now. It was
Xander Lazowski, stud.
so
7 points
great
lead
to
the
see.
way.
That's what I was trying to say.
Couple of layups in transition and a 3 in transition. Man, never in my life would I have thought the word Xander Lazowski 3 would be in a sentence on OCA Media, but here we are with 7 Xander Lazowski points.
He's working with what they gave them.
Yeah, and he's making every second he played count.
You just love to see it, Luke.
Ryan Dins into the game. Bringing it up is Schweffel. He dumps off to Herkin. He finds Cameron. Dump it off inside. Working on Walling. Spinning is Schmidt. Kicks outside. Schweffel. Jump stops to the right elbow. Now kicks back to Jacob Herkin. Herkin to his brother in the corner. Here's Calvin Herkin, who is going to have the ball slapped out of his hands, out of bounds by Nolan Erfurth. Watertown not able to get a ton going. Still within 5. Schweffel will start things off for the Goslings. Shot 3 in the corner. Hurt there again. Misses. Diaz the rebound. He is
I was
already
going
up
to say.
to 4 or 5 rebounds. Caden Diaz on the glass tonight. It's Carvel inside the right hand. Tough finish.
Good find by Diaz. Great overall possession by him. Grabs the defensive board and
Back to the basket. Wrong hand, wrong side. Doesn't matter. Vaughn Carvel on the score. See Henry Kreckman headed to the locker room holding his lower back. Looking to potentially going to go get checked out by Lisa Folks, our athletic trainer here at Oregon High School. Will be interesting to see the development there as Kreckman feeling some discomfort in his lower back. Shot 3 for Schweffel, no good. And the rebound still loose. Still loose and now controlled by Hertgen. Calvin Hertgen to Jacob Hertgen, no good in the 3. Rebound is loose again, still loose. Now Carvela comes up with it. Ooh, and a collision there as Camrith and Carvela got tied up. They call a foul on Camrith. Nick Jacob will come in here for Oregon, takes the place of Erfurth. Reese Camrith out of the game for the Goslings. In his place, there's Mac Hayes. Here's Dins, finds Carvela, who has it poked away out of bounds by Schweffel. Carvela will lob it over to the top. Walling makes the catch, and here's Diaz. Corner, shot 3 is no good. Looked good again. Mac Hayes comes up with the rebound. Here he comes for the Goslings, speeding down the court. Watertown gets into the half court. Handoff Calvin Hertgen to his brother Jacob Hertgen. Popping out, shot 3, spinning. Mac Hayes inside, right-handed, left-handed finish is no good. Putback will find the bottom.
Panthers
Schmidt
struggling a little bit on the defensive boards here early. A lot of second and third opportunities for the Goslings so far.
Nick Jacob gets wide open in the corner and misses the triple. Din scrambles but cannot come up with the ball. Mac Hayes down the floor again for the Goslings. Nick Jacob will pick him up at the right wing, driving and finishing there. Calvin Hertgen over Grant Walling. Walling ahead to Carvela. Carvela makes the catch, stays in bounds in the corner. He'll find Caden Diaz. Diaz draws the Hertgen matchup. Into the corner, Ryan Din, spot up 3, no good. And again, the Panthers lid in the basket the last couple of possessions. Mac Hayes again, working on Nick Jacob. Finds Calvin Hertgen, swing it to Brett Schweffel at the left wing. Schweffel calls a set out. Carvela will defend him. Jacob Hertgen, left hand, countered the foul. Watertown looks to tie things up here at the line. Panthers can't buy a bucket. Watertown's getting everything to drop right now.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, Luke, Panthers have had a lot of good looks from 3, just haven't made a lot of them. Diaz has one, and funny enough, Xander Lazowski has the other one. A lot of good looks, just not finding nylon.
There, but again, another second chance. Mac Hayes walks into a 3 and connects.
And what did we just say? A lot of second opportunities for the Goslings.
Noah Lazowski will go check back in.
Love to see it.
Walling finds Jacob, corner 3. Again, short, uncharacteristic from Nick Jacob. A bad miss there. Schweffel again sets up on Carvela. Gets a screen from Schmidt, gets to the elbow. Carvela pokes it out of bounds. They wanted Schmidt on the cut. Noah Lazowski will check in here for Ryan Dins. Quick shift for the Panther wing. Schweffel will inbound here. Gets it into Mac Hayes at the right corner. Hayes works left, finds Calvin Hurtgen. Hurtgen will dump it off below to Schmidt. Now back to the top of the key for Schweffel. Schweffel inside at the block, spins, kicks to Mac Hayes. Hayes to Calvin Hurtgen, spots up on Lazowski. Doesn't get much of a shot. Here's Jacob Hurtgen. Now back to Calvin Hurtgen. Two-man game as Calvin Hurtgen works inside, is fouled on the floor.
Watertown taking their time on these possessions, trying to find the best quality shot. It's been working. They find themselves in the lead here, trying to get their first conference win of the season.
Mac Hayes, stutter steps, now finds Schweffel. Schweffel going to get a screen from Schmidt again. This time Carvela goes over. Now double screen. Corner shot is no good. Schweffel, Wallenk all over him. Carvela skies, runs in transition. Going to cut to the cup, is fouled and just misses the layup. Had a couple defenders all over him. Here we see Cameron Kranz back, going to check in again. Carvela shooting the first here. Does connect. Out of the game, Braden Schmidt. Carvela, his second, will fall as well. Bringing it up here is Schweffel. And an offensive foul. They call it on Mac Hayes. Bumps Carvela off his position. Mason Hoffer going to check in here for Grant Wallenk. Here comes Diaz. Finds Hoffer. Hoffer back to Diaz. Now finds Lazowski. Back to Diaz and Lazowski. They're playing some catch up there at the top of the key. Diaz travels. Took a long time to get that crossover down and stepped a couple times before he did. Nick Jacob will check out here. Grant Wallenk, a very quick rest. Schweffel now for Watertown. Starts things off. Again, Carvela picks him up top of the key. Flashing open is Calvin Hurtgen. Dropping it off, Mac Hayes finds Schweffel. Schweffel shown no bit of fear to shoot the basketball. Jacob Hurtgen now, top of the key, works on Hoffer. Finds his brother Calvin Hurtgen. That'll be a 2 if it goes. Does not. Skying for the rebound is Carvela. He finds Wallenk. Wallenk's three is, God, looks so
many close
good.
threes.
Hoffer, turnaround from the mid-range, high off the glass, no good. Finds his own rebound again. Again to Wallenk, to the corner, Noah Lazowski. Lazowski, not his spot there in the corner, definitely. Hoffer had a good look, works inside, finds Wallenk.
Good find by Mason Hoffer.
Great give there from Hoffer. The veteran move, passed up the shot attempt for another assist. Here in the corner, Calvin Hurtgen. Hurtgen finds Schweffel. Schweffel, top of the key. Dumps it off to the corner. Now it's Krenz spinning and loses Wallenk to the corner. Mac Hayes in some trouble, finds Schweffel. Schweffel, top of the key, looks to get it going for Watertown. Driving inside, he finishes. Man, that is
tough finish.
Very tough finish and a costly turnover. What are the Panthers doing? But Mac Hayes in some trouble. The ball's loose. Noah Lazowski comes up with it. Man, Panthers have to get back to what they do. Here in the corner, Diaz does miss. Noah Lazowski offensive board. Finds Carvela, who walks into a three, and again misses. Panthers
have missed probably 10 straight threes.
2 for like 15 from 3 right now. It is a rough showing right now for Oregon from beyond the arc. Game is tied at 25. 1:50 still remaining in the first half. Schweffel gonna bring things over at the logo. Looking to stall here for Watertown. Now they're gonna set. Calvin Hurtgen pressured by Noah Lazowski. They find Mac Hayes. Here is Schweffel, works on Carvela. Ooh, he could have traveled there instead. Here is Hurtgen again. Hurtgen spinning, finds Hayes. Hayes' three is gonna be off there again. A bad miss for Mac Hayes. Hoffer will run here, trying to catch Watertown off guard. It's Wallach at the right wing, finds Noah Lazowski in the corner. Lazowski dribbles back up top, finds Diaz, who is going to be fouled by Mac Hayes. Fouls on the floor, but Panthers in the bonus will shoot 1 and 1. Watertown's 7th team foul, rather team's 8th foul. Score is 23-25. I know we're having some technical difficulties with our scoreboard, looking to get those sorted out as quick as possible. Diaz does connect on the first, making it 26-25 Panthers. Nolan Erfurth will check in here, but they're looking to bring him in after the free throw. Diaz does miss the second. Again, leaving points out there, right there. Carvalho's missed the free throw, now so is Diaz. 1 minute remaining in the first half of play. Here's Jacob Hurtgen, gives to his brother Calvin. Watertown doing some show action, top of the key. Here is Schweffel. Again, looking to kind of stall things out here, trying to hold for the last shot. Final minute of the half, looking to control how this half ends. Panther student section letting the Goslings know how they feel about this possession. Jacob Hurtgen works inside, is not going to finish, but is going to go to the line for 2. Watertown can grab the lead back here on these 2 free throws or tie. Erfurth does go sit back down, so this will be the 5 to end the half. Jacob Hurtgen's first is going to miss wide right. Panthers will almost surely hold for the last shot here. You got to think either Diaz or Carvalho. They'll draw some sort of action up here. To the corner, it's Hoffer. Clock down below 10. Diaz, Watertown in his zone. Hoffer, head fake to the baseline. Clock down to 3. Lazowski will have to get this up. Hoffer instead shoots the 3 and finishes the half. Panthers count the basket. It's 29-26 as we go to break. Be back in about 6 or 7 minutes time for your second half here in OCA Media's presentation of Friday Night Live.
This is a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
This exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports. Celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culver's of Oregon, welcome to Delicious. Stoughton Health, and by Pizza Pit.
We are a part of something great.
Want to be a part of something great?
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.
You are watching Panther Basketball on OCA Media Sports, your home for Panther sports. Please subscribe to our YouTube page and get notified every time we stream another exciting Panther sports home game.
Gracias. Thank you.
What's wrong, mijo?
Donating to a pet's medical care can keep families together. Pets and people belong together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
I don't know why you're so sad. You've got a roof over your head.
Bro, you gotta stop with that depression stuff. That's a white people thing.
Escúchame, en esta casa los hombres no lloran.
You all right?
It just feels like it's coming from everywhere.
Do you want to talk about it?
Thanks for hearing me out, bro. Appreciate it.
You can talk to me if you're feeling sad.
Whenever you need to talk, I'm here, okay?
Forward, Jakey has some room. A legitimate chance, and he finds the top of the net, Jakey.
And an early goal for the Panthers.
Oh, Euro step, what a move, Olivia Nice. Miles goes on the court, loses, pulls up. welcome you back in here to the second half at Oregon High School. Your Panthers are out ahead of the Watertown Goslings 29-26. As we're almost ready to take you back from break. Cole, let's get your thoughts on the first half of action.
Well, you love to see Xander Lazowski leading the Panthers in points at halftime.
You better believe you love to see it.
Love to see that. Mason Hoffer, huge three to break the tie as time expires at the buzzer. And overall, the Panthers are outplaying the Goslings. Just need to get a little better on the defensive boards. And they seem to knock down their threes. I mean, like we said, they've only made 3 3-pointers, and they've had a lot of open looks, just not finding nylon so far.
That's right, Cole. They're like 2 for 13 from 3, and it's just been really, or 3 for 13 now with the Hoffer 3, but they've really struggled from beyond the arc. Of course, Mason Hoffer is somebody who we don't see really. He can shoot the 3, but we don't see him do it very often. And then Xander Lazowski with one of the 3s, and then Caden Diaz with the other, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and again, Caden's kind of the player you'd expect out of all of them to be the one in position to make those shots. But, yeah, the Panthers have uncharacteristically had a rather rough performance from the line in the first, from the three-point line. They also really struggled, I think, from the line, or from the three-point line in Waunakee, especially Ryan Dins, who just really struggled.
Yeah, he has a missed 3, and Nick Jacob has a couple missed 3s of his own. Yeah, I think if they just need to start knocking down their shots. Excuse me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they knock down their shots. They can kind of find a groove and get back into things. But now that they're out ahead, they really need to continue to extend the lead and kind of run away with things. That's something you really like to see.
Yeah, I expect to see a different story here in the second half for sure.
Yeah, hopefully we'd like to see a lot better performance. So, same starting 5. Actually, not the same starting 5. So, Henry Kreckman undressed as we start the second half.
Very interesting.
Here's Grant Walling. Walling finds Diaz to the corner for Carvalho. Yeah, so it appears Henry Kreckman's night is finished with some lower back issues as Carvalho delivers from the lane.
That could be huge for the Goslings, the best rebounder in the conference.
I mean, yeah, we saw in the first half the Panthers really struggled defensive rebound, and obviously kind of the thing there is Henry Kreckman. A lob and the finish from Schweffel.
There is a grown adult leading a student section over on the Watertown side. Bro thinks he's on the team. I have never seen anything like this before.
Very interesting. We're going to have a study war here in half 2. I'm willing to bet. Diaz finishes in the lane.
He is throwing his hat up in the air after Watertown scores. I have never seen anything like this.
He's ready to lead the Watertown study. Here is Schweffel bringing things up for the Goslings. Dumps it off right away to Jacob Hurtgen. Here's Kamrath working on Xander Lazowski. Lazowski walls up. They give it back outside to Hurtgen. Head fake. Schweffel inside. Does not finish. Spills to the glass. Now Carvalho back in transition. Finds Wallenk. Wallenk head fake. Dumps to Diaz at the block. Diaz now works back outside. Brings it all the way to the wing and finds Wallenk top of the key. Wallenk looking to facilitate. Diaz. Head fake again, goes baseline. Now finds Noah Lazowski. Will try a 3 of his own. Oh my!
Looked good from up here.
It looked good, absolutely. Wouldn't that have been something? Both Lazowski brothers make a 3, and Noah Lazowski there putting pressure on Calvin Hurtgen, pushes him out of bounds. They call the foul. Man, this is so interesting to see that guy over there leading the Watertown student section.
Vice Principal Brad Ashmore kicked him out of the Watertown student section, or at least located in the gym. Yeah, parent section, excuse me. And he moved over behind the bench.
Shot 3 is good for Schweffel. Watertown back within 2. He's leading a group of middle schoolers. Those all look like middle schoolers or underclassmen.
Unless
too.
there's unless it's the JV team.
Yeah, it might be. It might be the JV team. Here's Wallenk inside, can't connect, too strong on the right hand. Back in transition, here's Kamrath. Slows down, dumps off to Jacob Hurtgen. Working inside, here's Schmidt. Wallenk gets a hand of the basketball. They force to the corner. Schweffel's three is in and out. Wallenk still loose on the rebound. It'll go to Oregon, but again, Panthers just something they're missing with Henry Kreckman, and he just does a great job with those long arms, able to get the ball, his hands to the ball, and get full possession of it.
Yeah.
The Panthers have not had issues getting to the ball. They've had issues getting full sole possession of the basketball. It's been loose every single time for multiple players to scramble.
Yeah, and they've given Watertown a lot of second and third opportunities.
You know, I think that is just a group of middle schoolers from Watertown. Carvela's three is no good. Ball on the floor and grabs the rebound there. That's going to be Hurtgen on the drive. Camrith blocked by Diaz. Ball's loose and still controlled, although goes to the backcourt. Carvela hustling for it with Schweffel. Yeah, I was going to say, that's definitely over and back. No Panther on the tip. Carvela will do the inbound here. Xander Lazowski out, by the way, to the bench. Nolan Erfurth into the game for him. Here is Erfurth. Will come and make the catch in the backcourt. Carvela threw a baseball pass all the way back there. Here's Diaz running the baseline. Finds Noah Lazowski on the cut. He spins. Great give to Diaz, who finishes with the left.
Noah Lazowski's had a lot of assists tonight.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him stay in here down the stretch, especially with Henry Kreckman out of the game. He's played great.
He's been playing really good.
And
also
Xander
solid on
Lazowski,
defense,
who
too.
is, I believe, now second in scoring. Caden definitely has the lead in scoring tonight. Here's Hurtgen. His three is too strong. Grant Wallenk skies for the rebound. But, yeah, with Kreckman out, Noah Lazowski could play a role here down the stretch, for sure. Here's Diaz at the free throw line, makes the catch, finds Erfurth, who runs the baseline, elevates, makes his own offensive rebound off the miss, finds Carvela. Here goes Wallenk. Wallenk head fake. Dumps it off to Noah Lazowski. Another corner kick. Diaz three is good. And Noah Lazowski,
that's his fourth or fifth assist, yeah.
Diming up the Panthers is Noah Lazowski. Panthers up by 7 now. Here's Calvin Hurtgen, gives to his brother Jacob. Jacob looks to force that one inside, but Schmidt not able to get too much room on Wallenk. Head fake. Calvin Hurtgen is stripped by Noah Lazowski. Lazowski runs in transition. One dribble. Wallenk. That's
Way
another
to be
assist.
patient.
That's 6 Noah Lazowski assists. He is fired up, and the Panthers lead by 9. Man, Noah Lazowski, talk about impressive tonight. Both Lazowskis are showing out on senior night, and if Kreckman has to miss a extended period of time, Noah Lazowski may find himself playing valuable minutes for these Panthers as they head down the stretch in the last 4 or 5 games before playoffs.
Yeah, I remember near the start of the year, Noah got a little bit of playing time. It wasn't much, but it was a little more than we kind of expected.
Flexed out of the rotation
Yeah.
as Caden returned to play, but we see him here kind of working back into things and proving why he never should have been taken out of that position. And here he is showing out as he comes back out onto the floor. Rather, actually does take a seat now. Nick Jacob will come in for him. No, he is still on the floor. They take Caden Diaz out of the game instead.
Yeah, number 14, Noah Lazowski, really scrappy on defense tonight as well. Like we said, about 5 or 6 dimes
I
so
believe
far.
6 assists to his name.
Climbing up his brother in a couple of them.
Here's Mac Hayes, kicks it, drive, and the lay is good there as Jacob Hurtgen finishes over Noah Lazowski. Here is Noah Lazowski bringing things up for the Panthers. Gives to Erfurth right away. Back to Lazowski. Wallenk sets a screen. Lazowski kicks to Nick Jacob. They dump it off inside. Carvela spins and finishes high off the glass.
Panther student section going at the Watertown middle schoolers. See a lot here at Oregon High School.
Well, if they're going to get led by that guy over there, you might as well go at him. Hayes kicks, Schweffel, three, no good. Wallenk grabs the board. Wallenk here, top of the key, finds Jacob, spots up for three, in, connects.
Can't leave that man with a lot of space. Nick Jacobs going to make you pay for that.
Hand down, man down, you know?
Yes,
There,
sir.
almost an errant pass. Erfurth tips it out of bounds, does a great job of that. Ryan Dins will check into the game here for Nolan Erfurth, rather for Von Carvala, who will take another probably 30 seconds of rest and then come right back. And nope, Noah Lazowski instead will take a seat here.
What a shift for Noah Lazowski.
We'll see if he makes his way back into this one here. A great first 6-minute shift for him. Jacob tips that one out of bounds. Here is going to be Calvin Hurtgen to inbound it. Zach Pallas will come into the game here. We haven't seen a lot of him lately either. Another opportunity for a Panther to kind of potentially earn some rotational minutes here as we kind of get down to the grit grind part of the season. The Panthers have kind of gone to an 8 or 9 man rotation, and here tonight we've seen all but 4. So 12, I believe that is. Yeah, 6 off the bench. There is a finish from Calvin Hurtgen. Ryan Dins will look to run right away. Wallenk kind of left behind. Jacob, another 3, this time no good. Erfurth battling for the rebound. It will stay with Oregon. Carvalho will come back in. Brady Schauer in there for Brett Schweffel. Carvalho in for Grant Wallenk. Carvalho does the inbounds, lobs it up top for Erfurth. He makes the catch, comes down with it, will set things up for Oregon. He'll dribble left first, runs into Nick Jacob, hands off to Carvalho. Carvalho dribbles through traffic, loses it, but is fouled on the reach. Pallas will inbound. He'll have Carvalho run over, make the catch at the logo. Carvalho sizes up his defender. Now finds Pallas, who kicks to Jacob. Jacob has the pressure of Mac Hayes on him now. And Mac Hayes pokes it out of bounds. Jacob last touched by Oregon. Schweffel back in for Jacob Hurtgen. Another quick rest for him. Here is Schweffel. Schweffel, just a junior for this team, still has one more year to play with the Goslings. He cuts to the cup, cannot finish, but will earn 2 shots for his efforts.
His first, team second. Schweffel, shoot 2.
Schweffel's first is good. Second now will miss. Offensive board and a putback. Schauer misses. Erfurth does collect the rebound. And a costly miss there. Dins works, kicks to Jacob. Corner 3, book it. Jacob connects, now improves to 2 for 5 from 3 tonight.
Panthers, like we said, starting to make their shots, and look at that lead grow, Luke, up to 12.
That's right. Here's Calvin Hurtgen, hands off to Schweffel. Panthers, as you said, Cole, up 48-36, spinning as Schweffel has it blocked by Carvalho. He gets hit there on the rebound by Brady Schauer. Bring it up here. Stutter steps Schweffel. Kicks to Pallas in the corner, has Schauer on him, dumps it off to Erfurth. Erfurth finds Carvalho, who slams it home on the reverse.
Talk to him nice, Vaughn. There we go.
Over top of Brett Schweffel. In the corner, it's Krenz. Krenz forces it down low to Schauer. In some trouble, it's Schauer working on Pallas. High hand, Pallas. Good defense and a rebound for Zach Pallas. Making Brady Schauer work there. Could not get the basket. Panthers up 14 now, looking to extend the lead even further. Carvalho, stutter step, double stutter, spins and gets it picked by Hayes. Hayes got to be careful. He's going to get pinned. And
my goodness.
You better believe it. That is absolutely going to happen. Mac Hayes is 5'7". Von Carvalho is going to, wow.
Luke, I don't know about you, but I saw that coming right away as the ball was taken away.
Jump stop was probably the better decision there for Mac Hayes, but he did not, and that was a hefty swat. Just saw it in the replay. Oh, my. Nick Jacob, Nolan Erfurth, check out. Hoffer and Wallenk in. For the Goslings, Schweffel out of the game, Camrith in for it. Also back in is Jacob Hurtgen for his brother Calvin. Here is Jacob Hurtgen. Catches the inbounds, finds Mac Hayes off the dribble. Hayes kicks, shot three. Is gonna hang up there, no good. Ball still loose and controlled. Off the Camrith miss. Comes Carvela, Panthers again up 14. Carvela, stutter steps, goes inside, is fouled on the floor there by Jacob Hurtgen. Noah Lazowski back into the game, Caden Diaz as well. Ryan Dins, Vaughn Carvela will take a seat. Schweffel back in, timeout Goslings here. Great start for the Panthers in the second half. Just what you wanted to see. About halfway into half number 2, the Panthers have extended the lead from 3 to 14. Really couldn't have asked for much of a better start.
Yeah, no, I agree. And they've also been playing well on the defensive end, D'ing up on the Goslings, especially in the paint. A couple blocks, a couple steals down low, and that is why their lead is what it is at 14.
Absolutely. They've done a great job. 9:21 to go. Again, the lead for the Panthers is 14 right now. Man, still can't get out of my mind that Von Carvela block over Mac Hayes, man. That is a rough
Yeah, that was
for
something.
Hayes.
As soon, and the Watertown student section is moving.
Here we go.
Led by the man in the Alabama sweatshirt.
Ever so closer to the Panthers. They're egging him on over here. I don't know if this is a smart move from the Goslings, but they're going to get nice and close to the...
Luke, we've seen a lot of weird characters over the last
It's
few weeks
been
or so. It's been an odd season.
Weird couple weeks at Oregon High School.
Grown man leading a student section full of freshmen or middle schoolers.
Could never imagine what you see. Wallank's high arcing three is too strong. Hoffer grabs the rebound again. Mason Hoffer's been great in the offensive glass all year long. Here's Noah Lazowski, dribbles right, has his pocket pick, gets it back, and is fouled by Reese Camrith. Watertown's third. So weird, the entire studio's in one line too. Taking up the entire youth baseline bleacher.
This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
It's okay though, our youth are stepping up too. They were tomahawk chalking Watertown. Love to see it out of like the RCI kids over there. It's Diaz, Watertown getting into his zone. Here's Hoffer for the Panthers. Panthers haven't penetrated yet, now they do. Hoffer gets a look at the three, finds Noah Lazowski. Lazowski kicks back to Diaz. Diaz finds Pallas. Here's Lazowski, another three. Misses again, another
good look.
Yeah, again, another good shot. Looked good from here. Here's Schweffel, works on Lazowski, kicks to the corner, now Camrith. Camrith back to the right. Here's Mac Hayes. Hand off to Schweffel. Noah Lazowski on Brett Schweffel. Schweffel, step back triple, cannot
Good
connect.
D by Lazowski staying with him.
That's in my opinion, a really bad take by Schweffel there. There was no need at the time. Here's Diaz, corner three, cannot connect. Rebound there for Schmidt, but Wallenk ties him up and they call a reach on Grant Wallenk. Mr. Brad Ashmore talking to the Watertown student section.
And they're off.
And
off and away again.
Sending them back over to where they came from in the Panthers student section. Waving goodbye, as well as the middle schoolers for Oregon over there on the sideline. Love to see it. Man, what a weird character. What a random occurrence here at Oregon High School.
Never seen
Mac
anything
Hayes
like it.
Dumps it off inside to Schmidt. Back to Hayes. What the heck? Hayes didn't get his feet set. Was like a 24-foot floater almost, and it was good. Noah Lazowski works, finds Wallenk on the cut, who finishes
and
it.
One.
Noah Lazowski, 7th assist of the night, converts on a Grant Wallenk, finishing the foul. Xander Lazowski will check back in here. Panther lead is 13 for Watertown. Both Hurtgen brothers back into the game. Takes the place there, number 22, Cameron Kranz, and number 15, Braden Schmidt. Wallenk on the free throw here. Connects, he's 3 for 3 from the line tonight. Panther 8th graders over here, down here in the parents section, also making fun of the Watertown fans over there. Mac Hayes finds Camrith, who works inside, has it poked away, and a foul on Xander Lazowski.
This might be a first from Oregon High School. 3 different student sections. What do you know?
Poked out of bounds, another foul, this time on Hoffer. I don't know, man. Hoffer got the hand of the ball first. Absolutely got the hand of the ball first.
Yeah, I don't agree with that foul.
Timeout Panthers. Up 14. 30-second timeout. Just going to get a quick breather for the boys. Panthers and Goslings doing battle right now on OCA Media. Again, this is a special Friday Night Live presentation. Again, I'm Luke Marx alongside me is Cole Krueger. We got our great 4-person camera crew over here at OCA Media. You're seeing shots from Jordan Hake down there on the baseline cam. We got Will Mayo over there on the right side. We got Ben George right next to me and Miles Talanen over there on the left side. Of course, our producer Josiah Wamfler over there in the booth, and our director Paul Zwicker right here next to me calling the shots, as he always does. Jacob Hurtgen will inbound for the Goslings. Xander Lazowski jumping for joy. He gives it into his brother Calvin Hurtgen. Here's Hayes, another 3. This time no good. Hoffer the rebound.
Mason Hoffer, 3rd or 4th board of the night, a little undersized, doing a good job.
Hoffer loses Hayes. He's able to recover though. Noah Lazowski got pressure on him. Good pressure from Camrith. How now Hoffer loses his footing, but gets to the basket and finishes. And a lot of players to the floor on that possession. There must be something over there on the right side because Hayes went to the ground and then Hoffer slipped right where Hayes did. The finish at the rim right there for Calvin Hurtgen. Watertown will come and pressure the ball here as, man, they're literally letting Camrith get into Noah Lazowski.
Yeah.
Hoffer just gonna run past everyone, finds Xander Lazowski inside. Wallenk can't finish. Had a good look, just left it a little short, kind of got pushed off his spot from Camrith again, who they're letting get a lot of body in this one. Another miss there from Schweffel, not really even close. Noah Lazowski from Xander Lazowski finishes with the right, or with the left rather.
Every senior now has scored tonight for the Oregon Panthers.
From Xander Lazowski to Noah Lazowski. Both Lazowski twins have a night. That's a 2 there, but it won't go, and Wallenk and Camrith fighting there. I think they're gonna call Camrith for the foul.
Grant Wallenk.
No, they do, yeah, they're gonna call Camrith on it, I believe. No, they do call Wallenk for the foul.
Grant Wallenk sacked Camrith a couple times in September in our football game against them.
These two are familiar with each other.
Sacked them again there.
Xander Lazowski, Nolan Erfurth out of the game. Carvala and Diaz in. For Watertown, here comes Braden Schmidt. Takes Mac Hayes' place. Hayes has played a great night for Watertown, other than getting packed by Vaughn Carvala earlier. It's Schweffel inside. Great deny from Carvala and Wallenk again. Anytime Watertown gets inside, there's a couple bodies to meet whatever Gosling's in there. Here we go again. Again, spinning. Hey, Schmidt had nothing there. Shot 3 is good though. Connecting is Schweffel. Cuts the lead down to 13. And I believe the Watertown adult has vacated the gym.
Yeah, he just left. Oh, I think he's actually being talked to in the field house. I can kind of see him over there.
Carvala was stripped. Transition for Watertown here. Oh, and a miss. Hoffer somehow, oh, they are going to call him out of bounds.
Yeah.
Really wasn't much Wallenk could do. It's a very awkward position to be in right there. I don't know who he's talking to. I don't see anybody down there talking to him, but he's talking to somebody. Wide open there right away, and a miss from Jacob Hurtgen. Carvala makes the catch, gives it ahead to Hoffer. Hoffer inside of Lazowski. Back out to Hoffer now. They drop it off inside, and Lazowski wanted a cut baseline, had a opening. Wallenk was not expecting to throw it out of bounds. Miscommunication there. Mac Hayes back into the game. 5:08 to go. 57-44 your score. Reese Camerath will take a seat. Timeout, Coach Siebert. It's going to be a full timeout this time for the Panthers. Student section starting the "We Want Xander" chant.
Well, what a night for the Lazowski brothers. Xander 7 points, couple rebounds, I think an assist. Noah 2 points and 7 assists of his own. It is just so good to see.
It really is, man. These two have worked so hard their entire lives, and finally getting a chance to kind of show off their basketball skill. They've been kind of tucked away in the end of the bench all season, but their first real chance to kind of show off tonight in a more high minutes. And in the first 6.5 minutes of the game, Xander Lazowski scored 7 points, and then Noah Lazowski just kind of kept coming back into the game. Coach Siebert never went away from him, and Noah Lazowski just kept rewarding him with more and more dimes, finally working his way back to 7 assists.
Yeah, and Luke, and guess who's back?
2 Watertown adults now up there in front of the student section. I don't know if that...
I think the other guy's just sitting there.
Is that Pete? Coach Pete?
No,
it's not Coach Pete. Not quite. He does have some hair on top of his head.
Shout out to the girls wrestling team, Badger Large Conference champs.
That's right. Regionals down here tomorrow. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. if you're interested in some wrestling. I believe we'll have that broadcasted for you on OCA Media. Maybe. That isn't confirmed, but I know for sure if you guys want to come watch some wrestling in person, come on down. Schweffel gets Carvel in the air, but misses. Noah Lazowski the rebound. Again, 9 a.m. It's going to be team regionals and individual regionals. You want to see Kate Aberg and Evan Fahey go to work. Come on down as well. I believe it's also girls regionals tomorrow. I think it's a double regional.
I think you're right.
We do have the girls game also on for you tomorrow night as a bad miss there from Calvin Hurtgen. But I do not actually believe they're streaming the wrestling match. Carvela can't come up with the block, but Schweffel missed it.
I think he did get a piece of that, actually, Luke.
He might have. Again, turnover. This time, Carvela won't be able to scramble. It'll be Hoffer versus Hayes. Hayes finishes this time.
Tough finish by Hayes.
This time, stayed in the air very long. And that's got to be a foul. Hayes gets the elbow into Hoffer. Xander Lazowski, Nolan Erfrith check in for Noah Lazowski and Mason Hoffer. Man, what a showing. If that's Noah Lazowski's final whistle tonight, man, what a performance from him. 7 assists, 2 points, a couple rebounds in there as well. Mac Hayes out of the game for the Goslings. Jacob Hurtgen back in. It's Carvela spinning past Schweffel. Rebound is loose. Erfrith could not come up with it. Brett Schweffel does for the Goslings. Watertown down 13, less than 4 to go. Jacob Hurtgen spins inside and finishes. Probably could have maybe been a foul there as well. Diaz and Wallenk very close to the arm of Hurtgen there. Erfrith collects the loose ball, in some trouble now. He finds Xander Lazowski back to the corner for Wallenk. Wallenk jab step, he works inside with the right and finishes. Grant Wallenk, I believe his 7th point of the night, 6th and 7th, maybe even 8th and 9th. Not 100% sure. Here's Schweffel, head fake to the free throw line, kick to the corner. Hurtgen, his 3 is no good. And Wallenk the rebound. What a great performance from Grant Wallenk tonight. On and off the stat sheet. Carvela, 5-on-4 now. Kicks to Wallenk. Wallenk's 3, no good. Another one that was on the line for the Panthers but didn't quite fall. Cam Krantz the rebound. Back in transition come the Goslings. It's Schweffel, he works baseline, now spins back up. Pass Carvela. Kick to the corner. Hurtgen, wide open triple. Had plenty of time, but missed it short. Erfrith comes down with it. Is fouled by Cam Krantz. Noah Lazowski will check back in here, as well as Reese Camerath and Mac Hayes. Lazowski going to take the place here of Nolan Erfrith for Watertown. Cam Krantz and Braden Schmidt take a seat. 2:45 to go. 4 seniors and Vaughn Carvelo will finish this one. Of course, Henry, not the senior night he wanted, but again, a great season for him. Let's not put it bluntly. He's played great. He has been a great rebounder this year. He's scored in big moments. He's got his first couple of varsity dunks as well. Went from a guard to a big man and did not disappoint whatsoever, playing that great role as a big man Ball is loose. Xander Lazowski commits the foul with 2:22 to go. That was the Panthers' first foul in the bonus, so I believe free throws coming here for Calvin Hertman. That's Xander's third foul in about 12 minutes of play. 12 or 14 minutes, something like that for Xander. Hertman does connect on the front end. Cuts the lead down to 12. Oregon student section getting the Hoosier Barber chant going there for Calvin Hertman. We're getting a football chant going at a basketball game, huh? That's interesting.
Hey, we both finished with the same record, guys. Let's relax.
Had 2 wins in the last 900 days. A lot of talk over there in the student section for the football team in Watertown right there. Shot is no good for Mac Hayes. A lot of talk for a team that's won 2 games in 3 seasons. Not gonna lie, travel there from Hayes.
You can complain all you want, guys, but it's a 13-point game with under 2 to go. Pack it up and go back to Watertown.
Got the travel safely chant going. A lot of, I don't know what the chant is over. They can't even hear it. Not very loud. Carvala to the cup to finish. Juan Carvala on one hop, jumped from about 15 feet. Again, there, no good. Here comes Carvala again in transition. This time, good assist. Lazowski finishes. Bring the lead to 17.
Xander, 9 points. Has Xander made all his shots? Is he 4 for 4?
I don't think he's missed.
Okay.
Did he heat check a second?
I don't know.
Think so.
I know he didn't. Noah's 0 for 2.
Noah's missed a couple times.
Give
Xander wide open. Give me 11 Xander Lazowski points. That's double digits. Watertown's going to empty the bench here. 69-52. The Panthers all over the Goslings, poking it away. It's Wallenk who will run in transition, and a take foul there from Mac Hayes. Timeout Panthers for subs. Diaz to the bench and Carvala to the bench. Hanneman didn't check in. He's checking in for Shooter. They got the I believe that we have one chant out of the way right there. They'll do a nah-nah chant as well. Send these Watertown fans back to Watertown with another loss.
This has been the craziest high school basketball game I think I've ever seen.
One of.
I
would say probably
definitely
the
weirdest.
Most.
Definitely the weirdest.
There's
Yeah,
been
I should say
so many
weirdest.
weird things going on. A middle school student section led by a middle-aged man versus our student section. Wallenk again, that time leaves it short. I believe Grant with 12 points. Now another really good performance for the Panthers senior. Unfortunately, Carson Hanneman did not get check in. Shot 3 there is no good. That's number 23, Thomas Goman. Comes Noah Lazowski, timeout for subs. Will Schmidt and Hanneman back into the game. Gonna see Grant Wallenk out, a big hand for him, and I believe that's Noah Lazowski as well. What a performance, man. 7 assists,
many dimes.
2 points. What a showing from both Lazowski brothers, man. A special senior night for these two. Nobody expected this, and you just love to see it.
Love to see it.
Here's Carson Hanneman. Finds Will Schmidt. Now to Xander Lazowski. Xander Lazowski sitting at 11 points. It's Cons Keesaw, the 6'7" center for the Panthers. Finds Hanneman. Hanneman inside, the right hand will not go. Rebound loose and controlled by the Goslings. That's number 2, Gavin Stavarius. Here's Davis Cashin for the Goslings. Gets Lazowski in the air. They dump it off down low. There's Dylan O'Brien. Kick, shot 3, and connecting is Davis Cashin. Will cut the lead to 15, and I believe that is where we will end this thing. With 10 seconds left, Lazowski and Keesaw will hold this one to get it out. Can hold now as Xander Lazowski will hold to end it.
11 points for Xander Lazowski. Now here's the guy. Definitely the weirdest game I have ever been a part of, Luke.
Yeah, it was a wild game, wasn't it, guys? And 70-55 is your final. Panthers get a dub and get back on track, improving now to 13-7 on the year. Guys, we'll have another broadcast for you tomorrow night. It's going to be a Lady Panther game, looking to improve to 22-0 are the Lady Panthers against DeForest at home. And for now, guys, it's time to send you off. I've been Luke Marx. Alongside me was Cole Krueger. We got Miles Talon and Jordan Hake, Ben George, Will Mayo, and our producer and director, Josiah Wamfler and Paul Zwicker. Again, I'm Luke Marx, and we will see you tomorrow night. Have a great night, everyone.
This is a presentation of OCA Media Sports.
This exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culver's of Oregon, welcome to Delicious. Stoughton Health, and by Pizza Pit.
We are a part of something great.
Want to be a part
Of something great? The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of